Hey guys, it's Jamin. Today we're talking about emails. Please stay tuned for the end to download our ebook and let us know what you think. Hey guys, today we're going to throw a couple tips on emails at you. We recently wrote an ebook that launched, I believe, about a week or two ago, and it covers the Bulletproof Email Framework, which is what we kind of put the label on it as. And it's geared completely towards either prospects, new customers, or even current clientele. It's to help you build a routine and to just kind of the basics, kind of the standards for email, to really get people to engage your email, not look at it as junk, and to respond essentially.
Because it's surprising. I mean, a lot of people don't know how to write a good email. They make it overcomplicated. It's one of the things in the sales process that I think people put so much time into and are so inefficient. It doesn't take a lot, especially if you have a checklist and a framework to just keep on pushing out new emails to new prospects. And the framework that we provide is fantastic. It's tested and it works.
And real quick, just to jump on what you're just saying, just a fact I actually want to throw in there ahead of time, just on how important email still is, because email has been around for a long time these days with all technology. And this is from the sparringmind.com. It's despite the business around the buzz around social media, far more people use email to communicate than any other online medium. Any business today still gets done over email, not through tweets, because obviously, you know, your sister, your mom, and your coworkers are tweeting, Facebook, and everything else. But let's remember, email is still one of the most important ways to communicate in business and in literally, let's just say primarily business and anywhere else online. So to dive in right here, just to keep this all short and sweet, is the subject line. Everything starts with the subject line, and that's really the way that you're getting sorted through when someone is looking at the emails or their email inbox. They're looking through the whole list and they're saying, okay, what do I got to do today? Which emails I'm gonna open? Which are high priority? Which are low priority? Josh has some great tips on this. We're not going to get too deep into detail because
you can go download it. Go to jaminjosh.com. Go download it. Right,
and it's free. It's free. jaminjosh.com. Put in your email. You're going to get more and more videos, more ebooks coming, and it's all free. It's just relevant tips for today. Or we say sales hacks. So,
sales hacks. We want to hack it up.
Gotta hack.
No, but one of the things that you know, let's not complicate what an email subject is and what the purpose of it is. The main purpose, and if you cut away everything else, the main purpose of that email subject line is to get the email opened.
Correct.
That's it. You don't need to make it more complicated. It doesn't need to summarize the meeting. It doesn't need, I mean, it needs to be relevant, but that's what, I mean, if it's relevant, it's going to get opened. But, you know, think back, you know, I like direct marketing. I think it's a very interesting thing to study. They always say the subject line is to get you to read the next line, which is to get you to read the next line, which is to get you to take action.
To read the email.
And the same goes for emails. What's the subject line for? The subject line is for getting the email opened, getting the prospect to read the email, remember you, and ultimately give you their cash. So let's not complicate it. A few of the things I do, I get a little hacky here, and you gotta be careful. I'm gonna give you two that work really well. One is use RE. You know, like when you get a reply email, it automatically puts RE colon whatever the subject is. Well, if you met someone today, and this is your first email, put RE. Say, RE, it was great meeting you today. It automatically makes them feel like you had previous contact, which you did because you talked to them, and it sets the email apart in the inbox. When they're scanning, they go, RE, well, I already talked to them, and you did. So that's something that I use to set apart, you know, different things. Also, if you use brackets, you can use curly brackets, but I actually like to use those square brackets that look like that. Use those brackets, and it automatically pops out. So you could put invoice, you could put proposal in there, you could put anything you want. I mean, you don't want to be too cheesy, but ultimately people don't do that, and it makes your email stand out, which is fantastic to do. Works wonders for me. I actually track open rates on the emails I send using a service called toutapp.com. Check them out. They're great guys. But you can go to our jaminjosh.com, enter your email, we'll send you an ebook, and I actually have a video that's about 10 minutes of me explaining how I use Tout, and you know, it's a tool that's invaluable to me. It's a few bucks a month, and I can literally see if they read the email or not.
And like I said, everything we're talking about today is very summarized. So the ebook's going to give you a step-by-step how-to on everything Josh was just talking about, subject line, tout, and everything else. But we'll dive a little bit more in. Like I said, subject line is one of the most important pieces about, or to build an email that's going to be effective. So the couple tips that he did, try them out. Let us know if they work. Let us know if you got a response from it.
If you come up with something cool, tell us. We want to share it.
We want to, like I said, our whole goal with this whole video blog is to share relevant information with other salespeople today, so you guys can grow sales. So you guys are making money and just kind of keeping the whole entire process going. So subject line, we covered a couple points on that. Next is always keep emails short and to the point. Everybody is always saying, just rambling on, too many details. I mean, just think about yourself. If you're reading an email and you want to get the main subject out of it, what's their whole objective with this email? You want it quick. You don't want to read 4 or 5 lines down. And actually from Reader's Digest magazine, they covered a couple hot points that actually completely match up with the ebook. And one of them was saying skip being redundant, and also don't bury the lead. And the lead, what they talk about in the article, is that don't bury what your whole objective of the email is 5 lines down. Get to it as quick as possible. Like I said, you don't want to waste people's time. So short and sweet and to the point. Anything on that at all?
I think that sums it up. We're going to keep it to the point.
Keep it to the point. I got 2 other quick things before we completely sum it up. Is bullet point any new question or detail, the action points that people want to see. If you put a big paragraph in an email and it kind of just blurs the total goal of the email. So if you have some important things, bullet point each new topic that you're trying to come across. Also, lastly for this is ask the client to confirm with follow-up email or understanding details. Even if it's a super basic email, and even though you know that they agree with everything that you're writing, just say, hey, shoot me a quick email back, please, confirming everything that I have, either action steps, follow-up dates. It just gets them to reply to you and get them getting used to replying to you whenever you're emailing. You want that natural routine continue to flow.
Yeah, I think that's good. You want interaction. You want people to we give so much great information away. They really just need to go get the ebook. I know we're totally pushing it today, but that's what you need to do, because we talk about what you need to put in that email to get a response. Creating a relationship with which you're absolutely fantastic about in a very concise email. Now that's the trick. How do you be personal and business at the same time and create great relationships? That's all in there. But that's really, if you can be concise, get your message across, get them to, of course, open the email, and ultimately create that stream of communication. So when they see your name in their inbox, they're like, I need to communicate back with him, because I know when I open that email, it's not going to be a waste of my time. It's going to tell me exactly what I need to do or whatever information I need, and I'm going to be able to be actionable with it, which is super important.
The more consistent you are, the more consistent routines you build with your customers, they're going to get used to replying and responding to you in the same exact way. And that's what you want to build. That's the type of relationship you want to have.
Absolutely.
So guys, like I said, hope you liked the video. Check out the ebook. It has all of this stuff laid out step by step to exactly write an email to a T, the Bulletproof Email Framework. Always let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys next week.